Yeah, I know.
Is it the way your inputs are set up, or what?
I don't know which why that didn't work.
The way your inputs are set up, or what? Whoops, you just
I don't
dropped
know
out.
which why that didn't work.
Whoops, you just
I don't
dropped
know
out.
which why that
And you froze.
Yeah, I know.
There you go. There you are.
There I am, huh? We're live on YouTube, but I had to, for some reason, cut the Facebook feed off. It was screwing up our audio. I mean, bad. Let's see here if I get rid of this. Yeah. Uh-oh. Hang on a minute. I lost you. Dad, damn it. I completely lost him. Hang on. Jerry, if you can hear me, you're going to have to call me back. Jerry, call me back. 'Cause I screwed this thing up. Man, I'm having a comedy of errors today, and I do apologize.
Where's the comedy?
Well, I understand that. Let's see here. Add NDI local. Yeah, I understand that. Well, where is it at here? Let's see. Delete. Desktop capture. Yeah, I understand that. Now, can you see my dual window here?
Yeah.
Okay. We're doing Skype. Well, now I got this thing up here again, and I didn't want that at all. And I don't know how to get rid of that. I want this one here. So close that. Add input. NDI local. Skype. There you go. Now I got it. Yeah, we've lost at least a half hour here today with me messing around with Skype and vMix call and Zoom and trying to figure out. I couldn't figure out how to accept. I didn't see the word accept in your Skype request for us to hook up. I didn't see that.
Well, it's all the way at the bottom. There should be two buttons, I believe.
Okay. Well, if you want to, we can try this after the call, try to hook up together.
I'm not going to have time. I'm going to be out of here at 2:30 and start working on my client project.
Okay. All right. So what's new with you today?
Nothing. Just trying to continue to work on my client project, working on a final report. It's a very interesting case, very complex, lots of nuance to it, and a real dog to write, because I have to write for an audience that doesn't understand the technology, and I'm dealing with some pretty advanced technology. It's not rocket science, but for people who aren't used to it or accustomed to it, it might as well be rocket science.
Yeah.
and it's really been difficult, very frustrating, and hopefully today I will break through and start getting into the meat of the report, but I haven't. It's the kind of thing, because it's complex, it's a lot of fun, but it's like you're just playing around for the last half an hour. It can also be extremely frustrating because you can't figure out where to start.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was fighting today. Let's see here. I'm trying to get us on Facebook too, but YouTube says our stream is negligible as far as streaming. I got an orange button, but we're still looking good on vMix. But I can't see that live button on Facebook. It won't go live, so I'm just going to skip that.
Okay, I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention. You were talking about Facebook. I thought you were talking about the button on Skype. Sorry.
No, that's okay. I was trying to go live on Facebook too, but for some reason it looks like our YouTube feed, even with the increased speed I have here, is negligible. I mean, it's just barely making a live feed on what do I say, up on YouTube. So I don't know why. Let's see. I need to get you Gary up there. I need to get your name up there so people can see who you are. How about that?
Oh, wow, I'm famous.
Yeah, it should show up here on YouTube in just a few minutes to your name. But this client project, you say, is fun and frustrating at the same time. You're doing here?
Yeah, it's I can't go into much detail, but it's a very, very confusing and complex situation, and this involves the examination of 6 computers.
6 computers.
6, yeah, and I have to always write my expert report for the least knowledgeable possible reader.
I see.
And that may be a judge, that may be a juror, I don't know. And in this particular case, there are several technological concepts involved that are fairly sophisticated for people who don't work with the technology. Anyone who does work with the technology, there's a fairly high possibility they would understand it straight off without my taking any special pains. But for people who don't work with the technology, I might be speaking a foreign language. For example, let me ask you a question. Do you use Microsoft Outlook for your email?
Yeah. What?
Okay.
What?
Do you use Microsoft Outlook for your email?
No.
Okay, well, so much for my examples. But in any event, it's a particularly complex situation, and I've had to narrow it down. I was originally going to write a report on all 6 computers.
Wow.
But now I have to narrow it down to 1 because the 1 is so different that I've got to treat it separately.
Okay.
So I may actually wind up writing 2, 3, or even 6 separate reports.
Why? Can you answer the question as to why 6 computers are involved?
Well, that's how many people are involved in the company that's being sued. They have 6 employees.
Oh, I see. 6 different. Okay, I understand. Okay.
And because of the nature of the beast, I have to inspect the email. Well, I have to inspect the email and the documents on each of the 6.
Okay. So somebody apparently missed a communication or something like that, and it's caused.
I'm not gonna say. Let's just
Leave it
let's just say that what I am doing is determining whether or not the parties have complied with the rules of the court.
Oh, I see. Okay, I understand. I got another interesting gadget here today, or not today. I got it yesterday. I got it yesterday. And what it is this fan. Can you see this fan?
Yeah, little fan.
Yeah, it's it clips on to whatever you clip it on to,
Yeah.
your baby carriage or whatever, and it runs via a 12-volt battery. It's a pretty big 12-volt battery, and it goes in the back here. Or you can run it off of USB. Here, plug it into a computer or something, and plug it into the fan, the other end of the fan there.
Yeah.
And it's pretty interesting little fan, and some folks sent it to me, want to know if I'd do a review on it, and I am going to do that in a few days. But let me tell you what happened on our audio to begin with. Earlier today, before I even started talking to you, I wanted to use this mic. Some other folks sent me, but it requires sometimes it requires phantom power in a sense.
Yeah.
Okay. And I tried to hook that up and hook your audio up on the Skype that you're using on phantom power, and your audio wouldn't work at all. So I had to mess around with that earlier today, and finally had to go back to the mic I'd been using. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, you're running a Behringer mixer, aren't you?
Yes.
Which model?
Oh, gee whiz. X1832.
Well, isn't there a little switch on the panel that enables phantom power
Yeah, I had that.
on the right-hand side?
I had it. It's on the back.
Yeah.
I turned it on, but then I couldn't use your audio coming out of Skype with the phantom power on.
That doesn't sound right. How are you getting me into the mixer?
With a separate audio soundboard, whatever, plugged into the mixer, into the mic.
When you say a separate, you're not using the 3.5 millimeter output from your.
No.
Okay. Are you running me on NDI on a separate computer?
No.
Okay, so you're getting the Skype in on the computer you're using for a vMix output.
Yes.
And did you do a mix minus?
Yeah. Are you getting a feedback?
No.
Okay. Yes, I did that.
Okay, because providing phantom power to a microphone should have absolutely nothing to do with any mixing capability on the board. All you're doing is, and that's an XLR connector, correct?
Correct.
Okay, all you're doing is supplying 48 volts via a pin on the XLR plug.
Yeah.
It should have absolutely nothing whatsoever to do with any other function on the mixer. So the questions then go to, one, have you verified that the microphone is working?
Yes. Well, yeah. You mean the phantom power mic?
Yeah.
Yes. As soon as I turned the phantom power on, it started working.
Okay. I don't know. There's something wrong there because that the supplying phantom power to a device, a microphone, shouldn't have any impact whatsoever on any other function of the mixer. None. Zero. Nada.
Okay. Okay. Again, I've looking at our live feed in YouTube. See, Caitlin. Caitlin said hello.
Hello, Caitlin. I'm not looking at any other feed, so I can't see it.
Let's see if I can get that up. Can you see that?
Yep. Catalin, not Caitlin.
Catlin?
Catalin.
Catalin?
3 syllables.
Okay, thank you for straightening me out on that pronunciation. Let's see here. But anyway, again, we lost over half an hour today with me trying to get hooked up with Jerry on Skype because he sent me a invite to become friends on Skype.
3 of them to become a contact.
Yeah, become a contact, and I never could find the link that said accept.
It's on the bottom. It comes to you as it should just pop up on your screen, and at the bottom it'll have 2 buttons.
Okay, I'll look again once we get.
You ought to look and see how many contacts you have for me on Skype, because I've got 3 of them for you, and I can't get rid of them. I can't figure out how to delete them. I can hide them, but that's not the same as deleting them.
No, I think if you go over into your contact list on the left and click that.
No, you can't. You can remove them. You can't delete them.
You can remove them. You can't delete them. I'll look after a while because there's some contacts in there that I've had forever that I don't use anymore. I'll see if I can delete mine. But once I get this figured out, when would you like to try and become contacts again?
Well, I can send you another thing right now, I think. Let me bring it up here. I just sent you one at 1:41 p.m.
Yeah, well, first talk.
Oh, no, I take it back. That was in February. I sent you one off the other.
That won't work.
I sent you one off the other thing. Let me just see.
But would you like to, are you going to be busy on your projects tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm going to be, I am determined to get this thing done this week. I am just so frustrated with this. When we're done, I can't get to that part of it right now. But when we're done, I will send you another contact thing, and all I can say is, when in doubt, read the manual.
Yeah, we tried Remix Call earlier, and I don't want to go back to Remix Call because the way the audio works, I have to listen or something. It's directly into my desktop. I have to listen directly from my desktop, and it doesn't because of my hearing as bad as it is. Ooh, he's tired. Because of my hearing as bad as it is, that doesn't work out real well for me. I have to have some way to increase the increase the volume coming into my ears, and the only way I can really do that is on a mixer. So vMix Call doesn't work well for me, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does. No, I'm not sure of it, so I'm not gonna. Excuse me. I was going to mention another possible solution, but I'm not sure that would work. So I'm not. I'll just stay silent on that.
Yeah. One thing I did try that possibly may work was this microphone mixer. And you can hook up to 4 microphones, separate microphones coming in this, and change the volume on each one.
Yeah. What? Who makes that?
Behringer.
What model is that?
HA400.
Huh. That's cute. I don't think I've seen that one before.
Yeah, it really does work well. When my daughter was up here doing a video with me, I had to hook up 2 headphones. And see if I can get that very close.
Yeah, it's better. Not quite as, yeah.
It's got a power. It's got a source, which would be from your audio source, your headphone audio source, and then 4 different headphones.
Excuse me, I'm ready for my nap.
Yeah, I've been napping a lot too. You know, I think it's possibly due to our ages.
Well,
but anyway, we're at 3 Eastern Time, 3:17, 2:17 Central Time. So we've only got a few more minutes. Anything else you'd like to talk about today?
I got a new toy coming. It'll be here tomorrow. I'm very excited about it.
Oh, so
and let me send you a link, and then you can bring it up on the screen.
Okay, you're going to send that very messenger on Facebook?
Yeah, just hang on.
I can do that.
There you go.
There you go.
And I will have that tomorrow. B&H Photo had it on sale, and my justification is, well, look how much I'm saving if I buy it on sale. I don't really need it, but I figured, at that price, I'm going to experiment and learn a little bit.
It's a 360 cam.
You betcha. 360-degree panoramic view.
Okay. I'll put a link in that down below so some other folks can look at. But I don't see a price
on it. It's down below because it's third-party sellers. They have the lowest price they have it for is $152.72.
I see it.
But I got it at B&H Photo for $129.
Oh, so you're going to hook this thing up and tell us how it works.
Yeah, I'll be posting some of the stuff to YouTube. I just think it'd be, I want to play with virtual reality. And again, it's like, because of what I do, I have to know all this stuff.
Yeah, yeah, I understand that.
So I'm curious about it. Give it a shot. See how it works. I quite honestly, I'm looking forward to it because the few crowd events I go to, I think it would be kind of interesting to be able to have a 360-degree perspective. And the reviews on this are pretty good.
Really?
Yeah. And you can go up on YouTube, type in LG5 360, and there are a few videos there. Plus, there are some, there are reviews and whatnot here and there, and the video quality and the still photo quality is not, it's not like you're going to get from a Canon or a Nikon.
Or 4G or something, huh?
Yeah, 4K, but
4K.
It's not bad. And again, I just think, for $130, try it, play with it.
Yeah, well, yeah, I can see what you might want to. The only thing about the 360 video is that to add audio to that video, you got to do a separate audio track.
No. This has got built-in mics.
For 360.
Yeah. This has got 3 mics on it.
So you wouldn't have to do separate audio?
No. Now they're built in, so the quality's not going to be high.
Ah, I see.
But it might be something where, you know, if you want higher quality, then, you know, just record it with a separate audio recorder and sync it.
A voiceover.
Not voiceover, but, you know, you record your audio on a separate recorder at the same time, and then sync it up when you're editing.
Okay, I can see how you can do that. I can do that with my video editor. I can sync separate audio tracks, so then the audio and the video match up.
Yeah.
Which is pretty neat. Now, next week, I can't promise you that we'll be able to do, let's see, Merrill Dixon. I think the mixer would try to send to 48 volts to both mics. That what Merle said on that 48 send it to volts. He said he thinks that would try to send it to both mics, and I think that's what happened.
Now, show me. Do you have that adapter that you're using? That you said you're using?
Yeah, I have a separate sound card.
Well, can you hold it up or bring it close to the camera or tell me what it is?
I can't do that because the cord isn't long enough.
Okay, does it have an XLR connector?
Yes.
Well, on the Behringers, typically, well, first of all, if something doesn't accept the 48 volt, if a microphone doesn't accept or need a 48 volt feed, it won't recognize the 48 volts that is being offered. It'll simply say thank you, but no. Secondly, because I'm not working with a good description here, as I recall on some of my Behringer mixers and other mixers, the 48 volt switch is on each channel.
Yes.
Well, before you said the 48 volt was just on the right-hand side, as if it applied to all of them.
You turn it on in the back of the mixer.
Yeah.
And then it supplies 48 volts to your mics.
Yeah, but is there a separate switch for each mic?
No, there is not.
Okay. I don't know the device, so I can't really opine, but
I'll send you a link later today to that.
Yeah, typically if a device doesn't take 48 volts, even if it's running on XLR, it's not going to recognize the voltage feed because there's no circuitry to support it. It has no place to go.
I see what you're saying. Well,
yeah, it's like a ground plug on a 110 volt cord.
Yeah.
If the ground contact is not connected to a ground, you know, if your outlet is not connected to a ground, it won't make any difference. It simply means that the plug is not grounded.
It's null.
Yeah, but the light or the device will still work.
Yes.
And with a properly designed device, even with an XLR connector, if the device does not require 48 volts, it won't recognize it. There's no place for it to go. It's not being recognized.
Now, that's the way with some of my other mics that doesn't require 48 volts. If I have to have a mic that requires 48 volts, that mic works. But it didn't seem to affect the other microphones, if you will. I mean, it didn't seem to affect them at all as far as whether they worked or didn't work. But this device didn't work. I mean, it didn't work at all. So what can I say? But this mic here doesn't require. Let me get back. This mic here doesn't require any 48 volts, okay? But the mic that they sent me to try out a few days ago does in a sense on a what I want to say does in a sense on if you plug that mic directly into a desktop, that 48 volt mic with a special XLR cable, the desktop is supposed to supply enough voltage to run that mic. On a laptop, you have to supply separate 48 volts, if that makes sense.
No, it doesn't. Well, you're talking about plugging it in directly to the laptop. Is there a USB adapter for it?
Yes, but you would plug the mic directly into the mic jack on the computers.
Yeah, but then the 48 volts is being supplied by circuitry. There's a USB plug and then a box on a cable, right? And you plug the XLR mic into that little box.
Yes.
The box is supplying the 48 volts. It's amplifying or boosting the voltage unless... does the box also have a 12-volt adapter or a 5-volt adapter that you plug in somewhere?
No, it's only USB. Now, I'll send you a link to this thing, and we'll discuss this more on next time we meet up. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to do a video next week myself. I'm going to have some major dentistry done Friday. It just depends on how much pain I'm in Tuesday.
Well, they have great drugs.
Yeah, he's going to give me about 5 days worth of drugs to keep me painless.
Ooh.
Yeah, but I don't.
That sounds like a lot.
Yeah, it is going to be a lot. But I don't know how well I'm going to be able to think when I'm all drugged up.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
It makes a lot of sense.
Now, last week we did the Skype. I brought you in on a separate computer, a separate camera. And does the camera look better this week?
I don't remember it from that far back. I can't tell you.
Well, I'm back on the regular studio camera, the Canon XH AS.
Yeah, it looks okay. I mean, I remember it was a little bit, I commented it was a little bit fuzzy last week.
Yeah, that's what you said, is a little bit fuzzy. So
it looks fine this week.
Okay. So, again, I will contact you like on Sunday or something like that to tell you what kind of shape I'm in. And you want to try it again next Tuesday if we do one at 1:30 Central Time?
Yeah, that's my best time.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, I'm going to get back to work because I really want to get this done this week. And so good luck with the dentist. And I hope it's not too disconcerting or whatever.
Yeah. Well, my one son had to have a lot of dental work done. He said he wasn't in much pain. But I've had some other dental work done, and I don't have a high pain threshold.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes.
Okay, sir, I'm going to get out of here and get to work, and I'm really anxious to get moving on this stuff. So have a good week. Have fun at the dentist, and we'll see you next week sometime.
Okay. All right. Thanks a lot.
Okay, and remember to look up that Skype invite and accept it.
Yeah, I'll take a look at that again, and if I don't get it, I'll message you back. But you said it's at the bottom of that page?
Yeah, it'll come up. It should pop up on the contact panel itself, as I recall.
Okay. Well, I'll take another look.
Yeah, well, take a look, because like I said, I've got 3 contacts for you. So you may have that many or more for me.
Okay. All right. Thanks.
Okay.
All right. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.